Hello YouTube model community. Here I am with my new vid that I promised. If you watched my last one, which probably not a lot of people did, it's never really that interesting. Today we're going to learn how to install the spark plug wired distributor that we seen how to make in my very first upload. Before I get started here, since I just subbed to a Chevy Cheeseburger after placing an order with extreme scale detail, I'd like to give him a shout out. He's looking for videos to watch for people to upload. This one's for you, Chevy. I'd also like to say thanks to Mr. Chris Chapman. If you haven't checked out his channel, it's really good. He's got a lot of really good info on acrylics, which I'm very much in the process of being interested in switching to. But anyways, enough of me babbling. That's what you're going to need for this one. Need your engine, your pre-wired distributor installed. As you can see, this is a Hemi. So finding out where these spark plug wires go is pretty easy. Just drill your holes. Now when I drill mine, I usually set my pin vise depth as deep as I need to be to go into the block. As you'll see, we can get the whole way in. The reason why I do this, because then I don't have to trim them. It just makes the install a little easier. It's not absolutely necessary, but it does help. Also, I recommend using super glue for this. This is flexible, thin. Probably something a little thicker, like maybe even crazy glue would be better. This is just what I have on hand here. As you can see, this is also from Bob Smith Industries, available all over the internet. That's what I use. If you can't drill yours to go all the way in the block, you'll need a pair of wire cutters to, of course, cut your wires. And also what might help on them tricky applications is a pair of tweezers. Any good modeler should have a nice pair of tweezers handy. It's not enough of me babbling. Let's get started. As you can see here, like I said, I've already drilled these holes and I've done a little bit of detail painting. You see my fingerprints all over everything. I'll just show you real quick how to do this, or how I do it, especially in a specific application. Get your wire lined up. Now if you want to get really particular, you can get online, find firing order diagrams and the exact way to wire these up. I'm not being that picky because I honestly don't even have anything to put this engine in. It's just here for YouTube videos. So you'll put them in. Figure out your routing. This isn't deep enough. There we go. Keep in mind the spark plug wires by themselves in real life are flexible and rather heavy for all the bigger they are. So you want to make it look like they kind of flow and they're draped on the engine. You don't want them sticking up straight in the air because it's highly unlikely that you'll ever see that. So once we have our wire installed, and then looking about as pretty as we're going to get it, I'll show you what I do. You might find a better way. This is how I do it. So a toothpick. See, I use this one to mix paint too. Whoops. Get your super glue. Take a little bit of glue. Squeeze it out nice and slow. Dab just a little bit on the end of your toothpick like that. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, my phone ain't gonna focus. Just a little bit too much on there. Now what I do is I take my wire, slide it up a little bit, just dab it with some super glue, and then slide it back down. You could also, if you want to, depending on where your application calls for the spark plug wires to go, you can dab it into the holes as well. Get that to stay down there. And then we'll take our other one. Same process. The hole. Get all the way down in there. Make it look pretty. Sorry, I'm out of the camera range. Then again, a little bit more super glue. slide your wire up. Just dab it on real light. Slide it back down in. The nice thing about using this 30 gauge wire is it's solid core, so it bends and it holds its shape pretty decently. It has a little bit of a spring to it, but not too bad. As you can see, we're looking pretty already. Grab another wire here, just kind of shoot for a random one. We'll bring one over from this side. Again, like I said, not real super specific, but it is what it is. I apparently can't see today. Still got some super glue in the end of my toothpick here. So dab it in and slide her down. Get it looking nice. Looks very, very good. Try to kill that gleam so the camera will focus. Looking real nice. It's all about patience. Making anything look good is all about patience. Sorry, folks. Grab another one. We'll go from this side now. You can see I'm just putting the wire in the hole. Trying to find a hole that goes all the way down the block. There we go. Here we go. Here's a perfect example. I'm going to have to actually shorten this one because I can't seem to get it lined up. I'll try to figure out roughly where we want to be. And down there. Over. Keep in mind we're going to bend this over. A little bit excess is fine. Trim it off real fast. Make sure there's no big burrs on the end of your wire. Pull out a little bit. A little more of our super glue. Never want to hold it over your project just in case it drips. So you can see it's very, very nice looking. I'm not going to bore you guys with doing the other side. You've seen how I've done this. It's all the same. Very simple. If you like it, let me know what you think. Any ideas, please give me a holler. Don't be afraid to comment. If you like this video, go ahead and smack that like button, as I say, on all the other cool channels. Or if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys.